Well, hello again, and welcome to another episode of Three Crones and the Woo Woo podcast. I am your hostess number one, Gayle Nicholson. I am the host of The Spotlight and a miracle-making queen over there, Creative Command Coaching and Consulting. I don't even know the name of my own company. To my side, I have Krista Ducharme, intuitive healer, teacher, and life coach over at Dimensional Healing with Krista on Facebook. And of course, we are supported from down there by Joanne Angel Barry Colon, certified personal trainer, intuitive healer, and cosmic energy reader. How are you ladies doing this week? Joanne.
I'm great. Joanne, how are you?
I am good. I am good. I am good. It's been
Okay.
I feel like we should have been done with March already. March has been a very extremely long month. I feel like we should have been in April, but that's just what it is. But I'm good. I am good. I'm excited that we're moving into April, and I'll be sharing that with all of you shortly, but not now. So we're going to move on.
Awesome. Well, how's the weather doing up there in New York? Are you starting to get like hay fever? Things are booming?
Well, for one, yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are. I myself don't believe in allergies and all that stuff, so that doesn't affect me at all. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm sure people are.
Gotcha. How about you, Krista? How's it going up there? I hear it was sunny there yesterday.
It was sunny yesterday, and it's sunny today.
Yay.
And it will be sunny again tomorrow. And not just sunny, but nice weather. As you can see, I have on a linen shirt.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. Yes. And it is. And I'm wearing my stars today because up until just about 10 minutes before we went on, I had on moonstone. And then I realized one of my earrings jumped out. So I've been wearing moon and stars.
Nice.
Sorry. I just, for me, it's been all about the moon and the stars.
Yep.
Now I have on kyanite. So but I'm like, I'm going to wear the stars because I think I get a little sun.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. It is. It's great. It's, I'm enjoying the weather here, and I'm just enjoying the days. I kind of feel like Joanne, I have to say, the fact that she says she feels like March should be over. It's really funny. I keep feeling like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, we're still in March?
Yes. Yes. And I love March. Don't get me wrong. I love March. It just seems like it's just a little longer than usual.
Yeah.
Did anybody add an extra day to March by chance? Like, do we have 32 days rather than 31 because it's
Well, you know what? You're right, but at the same time over here, it feels like it flew by. I cannot believe we are almost in April of 2021.
Oh yeah, well that's a factor too. I mean, as much as March might seem like it's still here, it's like we're already going into the fourth month of 2021. It's like, wow, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. True story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And consider. Okay, so I can't speak for you guys. So we're still in lockdown, all right? So to give you guys, oh no, and you haven't heard the best of it. And you're going to be like, and Krista, you're smiling. Our lockdown and curfew got extended until the middle of May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, I don't know about here, but I mean, it's possible that we are, but I don't think any of us are playing by the rules. Because I mean, there are people out, but not as many as normal, not as many as in the past, but I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we're not like you, Krista, where it's like, we're in full lockdown because, we are out and about, things are not quite quote unquote, whatever normal is yet, but the energy feels like it's definitely shifting, that it's leaning towards that. So you said that you're going to be on lockdown until May?
Yes.
And ironically speaking, energetically speaking, that makes a lot of sense because by May, energy-wise, things are going to start to shift and move forward. So it does make a lot of sense to why you might be in lockdown still.
Oh, well, that's part of it. And we keep having, so I guess part of what it does, and for some reason, my Alexa is deciding it needs to keep chiming in. So if you keep hearing pinging, it's my Alexa.
She wants to say too.
who we refer to. I can't say how we refer to it, but it's not Alexa. So I can say Alexa all day. That's Kevin chiming on Alexa. Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
Kev, if you want to join the show, just come up. Seriously, it's so much easier.
But right next to us.
I'm like, yeah, you just come up. So he's the one who wanted me to come up here for the studio, and yet I think he kind of misses having access to see us all in the kitchen.
I
But in any case,
think he misses trying to make me crack up while you're talking by doing shadow puppets on the back wall.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt whatsoever. But one of the things about our whole lockdown is, and why they keep extending it, is of course we're bordered with Germany, and I'm bordered with Belgium, and then not so far actually, I guess, from France as well. Not that I've been able to go see these places since moving here. That's okay. I know it will happen. But one of the things that because of the different the different versions of COVID-19, the hospital, they keep admitting like over 100 people with COVID, different versions of COVID every single day. So into the hospitals. And so that's been part of their saying, if it's over like 100 and 150, depending upon which region or area, is why it's extending why we keep extending these lockdown mitigations.
Yes.
Now, like, I think a big deal for like the last couple of days with us being, sunny, and we can be outside, we still have to be 6 feet apart, but we can be outside. So you can be outside and you can wave to people. Hey, there are humans. This is really exciting.
We're not the only people left on the planet. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're really lucky because we live in a compound, and essentially everyone that lives at the farm, we call it, so fun, we call it the farm. However, those who are Riverdale fans will probably be like, ooh, really, you shouldn't be calling it the farm. So Jen's like, yeah, no, Mom, we can't call it the farm. And I'm like, you're right. The whole Riverdale thing, it's like, yeah, no, we can't call it the farm. So now we're referring to it as the compound.
I'm
that's
not
on
sure
the
that's
castle.
any better.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't quite, I don't know. Maybe we'll just call it the castle's guest house.
That's nice.
The chateau.
The chateau.
I like that.
Yeah, there you go. So we're really fortunate because the majority of the families that live here are all part of the bubble, because the guys all work together. We don't have any female active duty members here, but but all the guys, which are different branches of service, all work together. So that makes it a little bit nicer, so that we're within each other's.
You can do driveway
bubbles.
barbecues, so to speak.
Yeah, we can. And we, and when the weather's nice, we all can be outside and, and kind of socialize at 6 feet apart. With masks on, should we need to.
Right. I was thinking about next winter. I'm kind of going to miss those masks in the wintertime.
I have to say, I'm not really sure I want to give my mask up in the winter. It kept my face warm.
Right. Well,
it may just become the new trend.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, especially like for people in Michigan. You know how they used to have those ski masks that ended up getting a bad name because everybody robbed banks in them.
Yeah.
But, to have a couple of buttons on your hood where you can, seal a mask over. I mean, that's good ski wear right there.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, we have, when we were living down under, we get these little neck, like, I don't know I can't remember what they were called, but you can wear them around your neck in any case. You can wear them over your face. You can wear them up, pulling your hair back. I mean, it's like this one neck sock. That's it, the neck sock. We could do like 27 things with it.
Yep. Those are really popular around here. You see a lot of people that are out working, like
Yeah.
landscapers, that kind of stuff. It's a real easy, up and over the nose if they have to talk to a client or something like that. So you see
Yeah.
a lot of those down here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And they're really cool.
Here in Arizona, being the renegades and rebels that we are, I don't know exactly which day it was, maybe Sunday or Monday, our governor announced that the local ordinances requiring masks to do business are no longer enforceable. And it will be left to each individual establishment to determine and enforce their own mask mandate.
Oh, wow.
So I imagine, if you've got a clientele that is in the susceptible type of people, you're going to be more likely to keep going with those masks. And then you've got other types of businesses where you're like, why am I even wearing the mask in the first place? Where they might feel a little bit more free to open up and not wear them. So the next day, it must have been Friday that he did this, because Bill shared an article with me Saturday that talked about Scottsdale bars were absolutely packed after that order. So I expect that within the next couple of weeks, we may end up having to go into another lockdown.
There is a method behind their madness. There really is. There really is.
I'm sure there is, and maybe one day the rest of the world will be enlightened by it.
Who knows? Who knows? But you know what? I want to take a moment to say hi to all of the people who are watching us right now. All like 4 of you.
Come on, guys, share. Invite friends.
Please share. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sue. And I don't know who else is out there. I don't see the names. So if you would like to have your name shown in the chat comments while we're doing this, please go and register with chat.restream.io/FB to register your name so that your Facebook comments can show up in the chat as well. So I know Sue's there. I know Tracy's there. But anybody else, I can't tell. So please like this video, comment on it, please, and share it out so that you can be put into the drawing for our weekly giveaway. Last week's gift, oh my gosh, let me get you a picture of last week's prize. It was freaking amazing. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Cherry red Baltic amber. Balsamic amber, yeah.
That's new, by the way.
Yeah.
You can trademark that one.
Sue, I'll split it with you. You trademark it. We'll split the profits. Anyways, so yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. So please like, comment, and share, and chat back and forth with us. Oh, Sharon Bevan, thank you for showing up. Hi from Virginia. I'm so glad to see you too. And Sharon is a Touchstone affiliate as well. So I know Sharon's got some really pretty sparklies out there too. All right, so ladies, shall we move forward with today's events? Ready? All right.
Let's go.
Joanne's Weekly Guide to Galactic Empowerment, March 28th to April 3rd. What you got for us, Joanne?
All right. I ask that you grab your pen and paper.
Okay.
You're going to want to take notes. To start off with, I like to just ask everybody, how is everybody feeling from this recent full moon we just had in Libra energy, combined with Venus and the Sun being in Aries energy at this very moment. And there's a lot of talk. Did I say a lot? There's a lot of talk. A lot of talk about this Venus energy right now. Let me see if I get it right, because I want to remind everybody that I am a student of astrology. Venus, the Sun, And oh my goodness gracious. And I think it was the moon. There might be one other one. I forget who it is. But anyway, they were all 8 degrees of each other, which apparently is a really big deal. So I have to do a lot more research on that. But let's come back to Venus for just a moment. For those of you who are not aware, Venus is our planet of relationship, love, and money. And when we speak about this full moon that we just had in Libra, Libra is our astrological sign of balancing. But there's so much more to Libra than just balancing. I sort of just put it in a nutshell of balancing. But let me just pull out my notes. Yes, I do read notes, guys. I can't remember it all. It's just,
in the Crones stage, notes are completely acceptable.
Thank you.
And necessary.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but my brain, I used to remember everything.
Yes.
Now I'm like going, I'm just happy if I remember what day of the week it is.
Right.
Exactly. And when it comes to astrology, there is so much damn information that to possibly remember it all just doesn't really work. So it's easier just to have notes. So here we go with Libra energy, because again, I don't want to just emphasize that it's just about balance, because it's not. There's so much more to it. It's about partnerships. It's about business and personal relationships associated with contracts, marriage, and business deals. And when we think about that full moon energy, the full moon is there was there because actually as of today, we're literally on the last end of that energy. But that energy was there to help us release anything that doesn't serve in the marriage, in the business. Doesn't mean that if the relationship or if the business relationship comes to an end. It just means that things that aren't working for that particular situation dives out. So this way here, new things can come about in the relationship. And that's what this full moon was helping with, in addition to Venus energy. Now, let's talk about the Aries season, which we're currently in at this very moment. Aries is all about action, fire energy, because it is a fire sign. So we are all very much wanting to take action. We want things to move along. And as we were just speaking about, here we are, being either mandated to stay still or given the opportunity to, remove the mask. So it's like, do we go? Do we not? Do we go? Do we not? So we have this little dance playing, but subconsciously our brain is like, I want to do this. I need to get myself moving forward. And I'm here to share with each and every one of you that as we do move into April season and then into May season, there's going to be a lot of that action taking place. So it is coming. It's almost like that battery is being charged up, I don't know why I see like this position going on. Like, you know how you have a toy and you wind it up so it can get going? Okay. Well, that's what I see. Yeah, that's what I see. So we're getting ready to wind ourselves up to get going as we move into the April season along with Aries season. Now, you all know how I love to talk about the moon energy.
Yep.
As much as I love to talk about master numbers. And today's energy is a master number because today is March 30th, 2021, and that is out to be an 11 energy. Yes. So we look at this 11 energy overall day where, again, we have another opportunity to step into these business partnerships, personal partnerships, and really discover on a deeper level what serves our higher purpose. And how can we look at things without the ego involved and really move into that divine spirit energy of how can this work that it serves me on the most highest level possible. Now, if that's not exciting, here goes the exciting news. This is why I asked you to grab your pen and paper.
Okay.
As we move into April itself, now those who know anything about numerology is not just about numbers, but it's also associated with letters because every letter is associated with a number. And when you take the word April and you know what each of those letters are based on numbers, the month of April adds up to be 11. So the entire month of April is a master number. The energy of April is a master number, which means we're going to have, I believe there's 30 days in April. Yes, correct? No?
I think so.
Yes.
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 So we're
April
going to have,
30.
exactly. So we're going to have 30 days.
All right, hold on one second. Who else did that little poem in their head to figure that out?
Not me.
If you did, put a heart in the comments, because I had to. April.
I was just hoping and praying. I'm like, I think I saw it was 30 days in April, you know, considering March is 31, there can't possibly be 31 days in April. You know, it's just
only there. It's July and August that are 31 together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm sorry.
You can tell this is not a crone moment for me. I actually remember that.
Yeah. So here we go. When we think about the month of April, we will have 30 days. 30. That's a lot of friggin' days to work on healing our partnerships, business and personal, on a higher level. Now, I do want to make note that when we are being faced with, because that's the word I hear, faced with the possibility of healing things on a higher level, recognize that, yes, things may surface that's going to grab your attention to let you know that there's something that needs healing in your relationships, in your partnerships, again, personally or professionally. But it's a great time, great energy for this. And know that when we take the month of April, which is the 4th month, and then we add it to our collective energy, 2021, which is out to a 5. And believe me, guys, I don't like math, so teaching math is not exciting. So when we take 4 and 5 equals 9. In numerology, 9 is all about letting things go, completion, and transformations. So here we have this amazing energy coming in April season where we get to let go of the things that we've outgrown in the relationship, in the partnerships, and see how we can make space for new things to come in. So just for a second, when we think about the intimate relationships, perhaps sitting with your partner and asking your partner to reevaluate where the two of you are and what the two of you would like to see, how the two of you would like to see your relationship moving forward. So you get to reevaluate and let go of what doesn't work. And that makes space for what will work. Same concept in your partnerships. So if you have a business partner, you might want to sit with your business partner and say to that person, all right, how has our business been running up until now? What's been working? What hasn't? What hasn't? Let it go. Let's make room for new things. Because yes, as mentioned, as we move more into April and May, things are going to start to open up, you know, with people, with business. We're going to get to be out there again. So this is a really great time to reevaluate your business. And if it, and this is something that comes up for me, so I'm going to share it for all of you because it might come up for you as well. This might be a really great time to reevaluate your rates. Maybe it's time to take your rate up to what you feel you are worthy of your service. A great time to do that. Do not be afraid because, oh my God, we've been in COVID for, you know, a year and a half now and people are not going to be able to afford. Nope. Let's eliminate that mindset and recognize that people have been inside. They want to purchase because they want to get themselves back into whatever it is you have to offer them. So they're going to be hungry. So if that's the case, take this time with your business partner and recreate, reinvent whatever needs to be reinvented. So you can utilize this powerful April season, Aries season to your most highest good. And all of this comes from your highest good, not from the ego. So April's a very powerful month. Aries is a very powerful season. And things are just going to start to flow forward. But remember, guys, we have to do the work. It's not going to do the work on its own. We have to be willing to do. We have to be willing to dig. And we have to be willing to let go. So there you have it.
Awesome
I think that's
stuff.
exciting.
Well, I can definitely identify and relate with pretty much everything that you just said. Because I'm a Libra sun, Bill's a Libra sun, and boy, have we been dealing with some stuff, right? And all coming. April is going to be very, very interesting because there's already the beginnings of taking stock and going, okay, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this works, I like this doesn't work though, kind of process. So this is going to be very exciting, and I can see a lot of changes happening, hopefully all for the best.
Which actually, when we think about the April energy leading into the May energy, which May is all about change. Mm-hmm. So everything that we're doing for April is literally helping us move into the May season of change. So it's like just moving very nicely. And I mean, I can go on from like the 5 energy of May into the June energy of 6. But we'll save this all for other shows.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Joe Nicosio. Hey, Joe. Thanks for joining us. We have a token male in the room.
Oh, fantastic. Should we talk about underwear again?
Yes, we need to start talking about some underwear here.
Hey, awesome stuff. I changed things up from the underwear. You saw the crystalite post.
Yes.
With the fact that we know that Mother Nature has a great sense of humor.
That's right. That's right. Hi, Sherry Turner. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hey, Sherry.
I always pronounce her name wrong because she spells it with an I on the end, and it's like Sherry.
You know, she is very lovable.
Very, very cool. Speaking of somebody who's very, very lovable, let's give some love to our sponsor, Sue at Class Act Imports. Please make sure that you go over to her Facebook page at Class Act Imports and check out all the cute jewelry and pictures, memes that she puts up of all of the jewelry that she has to offer. Because it's not just Baltic Amber. There's a lot of other stuff as well. So definitely reach out to Sue at Class Act Imports. And, of course, let her know that we love her because she knows we sent you.
Yeah, she does. Yes, awesome. and just as I am actually sporting Class Act Imports, this is kyanite, blue kyanite. She had some, I think she might still have some of this. I don't know. I haven't been really paying attention. I'm not always on top of everything that she has. One reason is I had to behave myself. I only have so many holes in my ears.
Right. She had some amethyst ones that are shaped similar to your blue kyanite that just were stunning. Absolutely.
I think
gorgeous.
I have those as well. I posted those. They are so true story. Okay. True story. You're going to love this. This morning I'm getting dressed and we're still trying to, get ourselves situated with this 1 hour jump ahead here because we finally did it. And so I grab earrings. I'm like, I have to put on earrings because I have to go get gas. And for me, earrings are kind of like lipstick is for some people. Earrings are the same for me. Okay. So I grab earrings and I think that I grabbed 2 earrings, one for each side, right? I think that they are both the same earrings. Because they are both round. So I go drop Kevin off. I go get gas. I drive back. I'm drinking my coffee. And Jen is sitting across from me and she does one of these things. I'm like, yes, what's up? And she goes, you have on 2 different earrings.
That's awesome.
I'm like, what? And so, automatically you do this, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, one's purple, Mom, and one's blue. I go, oh, but are they both round? And she goes, yes. I'm like, well, then that's okay.
I wish you would have thought to tell her quickly, oh, it's David Bowie Day.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, well, she did say that we were talking about us 80 kids, right? And she was saying this morning, she goes, you know what? The 80, you guys had some really awesome style. She's like, you guys really knew how to rock it out. And I'm like, of course we did. course.
Yeah.
As I'm
Yeah.
visualizing my big balloon pants, you know.
And the rainbow, the shin warmers, ankle
Yeah,
warmers.
ankle warmers. I had quite a collection of those. I
Me
don't know
too.
about you ladies.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but as a dancer, I had different reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. All right, my dear Miss Krista, you ready to tell us all about this amazing freaking stone today? Auralite
Yes,
23.
Arlite. We're just going to refer to it as Arlite.
Okay.
And here's why. It is a really great stone. Essentially, Auralite is a fancy amethyst. And amethysts keep showing up when we need healing, right? And as you're listening to everything that Miss Joanne was telling us, there's a lot of healing going on with the energies that's happening. And it's not just in maybe healing and change, not just referring to it as healing, because there's shift, there's change, there's stretching, there's, loosening and limbering ourselves, our physical selves, our emotional selves, and our mental selves up. And Arlite really is a great way to help us. Auralite is a fancy, like I said, a fancy amethyst. This is a small piece. Maybe someday we'll own a larger piece of it. I don't know. It's not one of your inexpensive stones that you can pick up, just at the local crystal store. But it really is a cool stone. It is primarily mined out of Canada. And the significance of knowing and understanding that is because that's also where the chevron amethysts come from.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the beautiful amethysts that literally you can see the difference, the chevrons in them of white and purple, and there's depth and there's color. And part of the other reason why understanding that Arlite comes predominantly from Canada is because that's what gives it the 23 minerals. So you'll hear people like Gayle just referred to it as Arlite 23. And it means that it's not just amethyst, it's amethyst with 23 additional minerals. So like this particular piece has cacoxite in it that I can see. It has a variety of other things, and I can give you that list. Actually, I might not be able to. I might have to refer to further notes. It's really funny. So I'm going to give you the clean version of what I just was discussing with Gayle before we went on. Is Auralite 23 was trademarked. And its trademark is one of the Super 7 stones. And maybe one day we'll have time and we'll talk about the Super 7s. My issue with anything that's from Mama Earth, dude, and by the way, it is a guy that trademarked this, you should not be collecting royalties from something that Mama Earth did.
Right.
All right. That's okay. I'm going to compose myself again. All right. So back to the Auralite. I really have a hard time with that aspect of this stone. But it has 23 different minerals. And
can I insert just one little
please,
thing with that? If Morganite, that was named after J.P. Morgan, is not trademarked, and Smithsonite, that was named after the founder of the Smithsonian Institution, isn't trademarked, where did this guy get the cojones?
Yeah, they're very good. We're both trying to be very good with this, aren't we?
He's got big underwear.
He must. And stainless steel cups. That's all I'm thinking about, because I'm like, seriously, dude? And I'm not going to call this person out because that just wouldn't be proper. However, yes, in any case, yeah, see, it is. It's one of those things once you learn, you're just kind of like, really? Really? Okay. So in any case, so it has those 23, and all of these minerals help heal on a different level. So each one of the minerals, which is kind of what makes us a powerful stone, right? So it's like amethyst, juiced up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. On
And,
steroids.
but beyond steroids, I was like going to say steroids, and I'm like, what is steroids plus? This stuff is wicked
Atomic.
juiced up.
It's atomic amethyst.
There you go. It's atomic
It's
amethyst.
dangerous.
And so when you start using it, should you be introduced to aurolite? The first time I actually held a large piece of aurolite, it didn't have the same effect that moldavite has with me, whereas like suddenly I was not part of this planet. I was elsewhere. My whole energy system just went from grounded to the beyond the moon. I'm sure I was on somebody else's moons. But when I held aurolite, it was really it was a very etheric feeling. I felt I was floaty, but more in a cottony way. Do you understand that difference? And there are times when you probably, or of the three of us, we've experienced, whether it's with a healing session with somebody, or even a healing session, a meditation, touching crystals, working with different crystals, you can have these different experiences. And for me, using aurolite, it was kind of that kind of, I felt very cloudy, and very cottony. It was a comforting, very enveloping kind of feeling. So when you work with it, understand that, like another powerful stone, such as, and I use moldavite as the example, you need to work slowly. Don't, unless you're somebody who's glutton for punishment. Far be it from me to stop that. If that's your thing, go for it. But start slowly. So when I'm working with even this piece, I've had this piece 2 years now, going on 3 years, and I really can't over handle it. I can use it maybe 10 minutes, and then I need to just kind of put it down to make sure I stay grounded and make sure that I stay within my physical presence. So start slowly, work with it as you grow, and see what comes up. When you work with powerful stones, such as aurolite 23, such as moldavite, and there are a variety of other ones as well that are within that type of energy, journaling is your friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I just posted something. As a matter of fact, you commented on it. I posted something earlier about journaling in my 7 energies of you beta class that I'm doing. And I'm going to be posting it on dimensional healing as well, probably tomorrow. But it's a way to really get it from here, all of you, right? Not just out of your head, onto paper, so that you can start to really process what it is. And sometimes the process is just gratitude and appreciation. Don't think of it as something big or major or life defining. It can also be that as well, but I think we get confused when people talk about journaling, or when they talk about, working with these powerful stones. It's like, and I've had people say, well, I used that, but nothing happened. I'm like, and that's fine. Yeah. Today, maybe nothing will happen. It may not happen until 3 days from now. It may happen 3 weeks from now. It may never happen. Yeah. And that's fine.
I think when people go into journaling, right? and they haven't done it for themselves yet. There's like two camps. Either, oh, journaling, I'm going to be like curled up in a ball in my bed, tears on my page, just bawling my heart out. Or it's a throwback to the after summer vacation book report. I got up. I went down to the kitchen and had my coffee. Yeah, it's going to be a great day.
No.
But when you're working with crystals, right? What shows up on that page it's
totally different.
Very different. Yeah. Yes.
Totally different. And do it, be relaxed. Should you start to do this, be relaxed with it. Don't overthink it. Sometimes I call it blind writing. Mm-hmm. Just write what comes to mind. And don't think about what's coming to mind. No one's going to be correcting your grammar. I promise you, your third grade teacher is not sitting on your shoulder. Well, unless it's mom or dad. All right. Can't say, but seriously, no one cares. No one but you is going to really ever look at it. Maybe your journaling is going to start off as doodling. I am a huge doodler.
Really?
I am. I'm a wicked doodler. I don't doodle in a good sense, in the Bostonian sense of wicked.
Awesome.
Yes, and put those two words together. That's amazing.
Wicked awesome. Wicked awesome.
There you go. They could just journal about that.
Exactly. What the hell is she talking about? But I want to throw in there too that, a lot of us tend to do, I'm one of these that buys these beautiful journals and it's just too beautiful to write in. Because, my handwriting looks like crap when I really get going. And, I just can't ruin this gorgeous, beautiful journal. You know what, sweetheart? Write, make it your own, doodle all over the damn thing. Use highlighters, use crayons, use colored pencils. Do whatever you want to do. Yep. Or get something like that. Where you can just rip it out and burn it if you need to.
Exactly. That's what my journals look like. Notebooks. Mm-hmm. Because it's just like, I go through these like how do you...
like they're given to you?
I go through them. It's like, I just literally bought 5 brand new notebooks, 3 weeks ago? Yep. One of my clients were laughing at me. She had said to me, she goes, so how old are your notebooks going? I said, well, I'm down to 2. I literally have 2 left within the last 3 weeks. So I have to go buy some more because I write every day.
Yeah.
Between journaling and articles, I write every single day. Yeah. And I write and I write and I write. Yeah.
And you write longhand before you type it in for any of your blog posts or anything, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Everything has, well, it's now a bin because originally it was a basket. And I now have a bin of all my notebooks from all the books I've written, of all the handwriting that I've done first.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's it in the bin.
Nice. So. Very nice. All right, ladies, let's see. We should talk about my section first before we let people know who won this week, huh? All right. We'll tell you who won in just a few more minutes. But first, let's talk about taking inspired action with conviction. Because let's back up a couple of steps first. Most of you who are watching this have probably been in the law of attraction, quantum physics, metaphysics, crystals, woo-woo path for a number of years. You've probably seen the movie The Secret, if not watched it, right? And my biggest complaint about that movie is that it talks 80% of the time about, just know what you want, pray about what you want, and your life will change entirely. And maybe about 20% of it is somebody mentioning halfway under their breath in a mumble, oh, yeah, you got to take action too. By the way, you got to take action too. You don't get to just sit at the top of the mountain on a little Sherpa pillow and go, bring it to me. Well, for some things
That's
you can.
what I've been doing wrong.
That must be.
That must be it.
That must be
Yeah,
it.
that would be just too easy and too much fun just to sit and say, "Can I just have it, please?"
Right?
Yeah.
Right? But see, that's a lot of times that's how people from the outside look at those who are our airy fairy woo woo people, because they think that that's what
We're
talking about, right? We're just going to sit here and we're just going to pray and we're just going to let you shower all of your hard-earned money all over us while all we do is just, glow.
Well,
I
I
wish
have
it
no
were
problem
that.
with that. I'll glow.
I wish it were like that. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Yes and no. The yes part is yeah, that'd be like really super cool. But the no part is it's like it'd take all the fun out of actually the journey.
It would, wouldn't it? And my rear end would probably be really, really big from not getting out of this chair. So yeah, the most powerful impact of law of attraction, creating the life that you love, is going into that space where you go, okay, this is what I want. This is what I say that I want, right? And angels, guides, light workers that are on my side, let's go out and make this happen, right? And you pray, you meditate, you become aligned, right? And then you get up and you fucking go do something. You don't sit there all day, right? But as you go and do something, I had the most interesting experience just a couple of days ago. I'm in the office and my daughter texts me and she's like, hey, I was thinking about going for a walk to see the sunset. Would you like to go with me? And it was like 10 minutes ago this text came through. So I'm like, she might have already left. But no, that sounds like a great idea to me. So we don't know where we're going to go when she comes and picks me up. But we take a few minutes and just kind of relax and then take off. And we're going to head for this next community over, Estrella, right? So we go up there and I'm like, oh, I know where I want to take you. I want to take you to this mountain that I found where behind it there's a shooting range, okay? And she's like, all right, as long as we can see the sunset. So we park the car. We walk onto this land that's essentially the end of a development. So it's wilderness behind it, but it's desert wilderness. So there's just little cacti and scrubby bushes and stuff. So we start heading due east. And as we're walking, we're watching the full moon rise over the mountains in the distance. And it was so beautiful, right?
No video?
Huh?
No video?
No video. I get a couple of pictures, but no.
All the photos.
And I think my daughter might have taken video. But yeah, I'll have to post the pictures in the group in a little bit. So then we take the long road around, right? And before when I'd done this, I had come tight around the path on the mountain. But this time we take the long road around and I find the way up backwards. And we got just to the top of the mountain that we had walked around in time to see the sun just set over the mountains in the distance. Okay. So that's the kind of thing that happens when you go, there's an idea, let's do it. And everything, literally the rotation of the earth falls in place to give you a beauty that you would not normally have acknowledged, seen, appreciated, right? So when we are able to do that, and I'm not talking just about, getting up, walking around and going, duh, 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 I don't know what I'm going to do. But when you get those hits of, okay, why am I being told to do this? It doesn't seem like it makes any direct impact towards what I said I wanted, all right? But when you follow that pathway through, like that Indiana Jones pathway of appearing stepping stones to get where you're going, and the next one never appears until you've taken the faith step before it, right? But when you do that, it just opens up so much. It just opens up the possibility to access new miracles, right? So I charge you this week going forward to not just take action on the little hits that you go, oh, that might be something fun to do, and going to do that. But do it with the conviction that you are being guided to go do something because it will lead you closer to what it is that you've told the universe that you want. Now, for me, one of my priorities, my energetic priorities, is joy, beauty, peace of mind. All three of those showed up on that little walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
All three of them. So do what you're doing. Take action on those little hits and do it with conviction that you are doing something, even if it doesn't look directly impactful, that will lead you to the life that you dream of. And do it with joy in your heart. All right? All right, ladies. You ready for this week's winner?
Yes. Who's the winner? Winner, winner,
Ooh.
chicken dinner.
Well, let's make sure that they all know what we need of them, okay?
Yes.
So, let's see.
We have more people in.
We do. We have Sharon Bevan is here. John T. Williams is here. Karen Ducharme Bruckno. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. Really, really good to see you. Now, all you need to know is that in order for you to be included in our weekly giveaway each week, you need to like this broadcast post, you need to comment on this broadcast post, and you need to share this broadcast post. And please come back and put shared in the comments if you would, so that we know that you shared it, because not everyone has privacy settings that allow us to see that you did share it. We want you to get credit for it. Now, these are the prize that were given away, donated by Class Act Imports and Sue. And I want to congratulate Carol McGargle, who is our winner this week. So thanks so much for watching, Karen. And I can't wait.
Carol,
I'm sorry. Carol. I just read her name. What is Cronen with me?
It's all good. It's all good.
So yeah, and for those of you who did not win this past week, please reach out to Sue at Class Act Imports, because anything that you buy from her will be a winner. Ooh, like what I did there?
Definitely. I like that. You did a great job with that, my friend. We're very punny tonight, aren't we? Or today?
Punny. We're very punny today.
We're very punny today.
Norma Valles joined us as well. Hi, Norma. It's good to see you. Christy Craze. Oh, my goodness. You guys are awesome. So sorry. It's almost the end. Glad you're here, though. Yeah, go watch the
replay.
Yep. Go watch the replay. Awesome stuff. So really quickly, I know, Krista, you've got your 7 energies of you beta still happening. Correct?
Yes, I do. And I have one other thing. So for those of you who are watching, I, in 2017, did a calendar called Crystal Dimensions, and I am being guided to possibly do one for 2022. It's a wall calendar, and it's all crystals, and they're all my babies, and they're from all around the world. These photos, I take the photos, everything. If you are interested, you think you might be interested, please let me know. Reach out. Either say yes, send me a post. I need to get about 100 to 150 pre-sales to really make it worth it for you guys as well as for me. And the whole worth it part isn't necessarily I'm making a mint. It's more
it's like not costing you anything.
There we go. So yeah, so let me know if you're interested in that. But yeah, I still have the 7 energies of you beta going on, and it's really starting to get good. It really is. I'm really excited.
Yay! Very cool. Very cool. Anything hot on the presses for you this week, Joanne?
Well, summer, because I mean, theoretically, we're just in spring, but I'm already counting for summer as the fitness professional that I am. We have 93 days before summer gets here, and my big question to all of our viewers and ourselves, for that matter, is your body ready for the summer? Are you ready to shred off the long sleeve shirts and the long sleeve pants? If not, my 5-week body and soul transformation program is for you. Reach out. It includes 2 weekly sessions with me and weekly personal training sessions with me, and also 1 Reiki treatment per week. 5-week trial to get yourself on track and in shape and looking amazing for summer. Awesome. I promise that you will look amazing for summer. I promise.
I'm excited about that. I was just noticing yesterday that I'm not overweight, but things aren't in the same place they used to be. They're just not. Funny. I'm like, where's that collagen?
Yeah, and it's really funny because I was noticing yesterday the total opposite. I was like, wow, I'm truly liking my body at 51. I'm like, wow. Yeah, so I'm feeling really good about my body at 51, and I want to help each and every one of you feel good with your body at whatever age you are.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So how's your workshop going? Or
my workshop is going actually very, very well. Some of the progress that we've made with the couple of people that are in the thing has been just mind-blowing, which has been really, really good. So that is continuing to go in the Making Miracles with Gayle Nicholson group. Mm-hmm. And then also last night I had, Krista knows about this. I
know.
I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, no, I just want to go back to sleep. So I couldn't sleep, and I got back up, and I've got like 6 pages of download on what we're doing with Your Life Reimagined. Spiritual coaching and clearing work. It's going to be a membership site. We've got the free group going on already over at Your Life Reimagined. So go ahead and join that group. We'll be doing more consistent video trainings and Ask Me Anything kind of spiritual coaching calls in that free group. And so I'm really, really excited about going forward with it all. But it's like another new project? No, it's just a refinement of what we have been doing and moving forward. So I'm very, very excited about that very much. Karen Ducharme Brucknos is Krista posted about the full moon and the power of release the other day. I just bought a bus ticket for my stepson who has not been home in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
It was a relief, and he feels wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And let her know that I feel tingles about that. So it's an amazing thing, an amazing approach, and perfect timing with all this energy with relationships.
Fantastic. Yes. Awesome stuff. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much for your taking your time to spend with us. We absolutely love you. We appreciate your support, and we want to continue bringing you joy as much as we can by letting you laugh at us.
Hey, laughing with us.
With us,
that's
yes,
far
that's
more powerful.
Right. That's right.
Yes.
So to make
that's where the power is.
So to make that happen, please go out and visit our sponsors and let us know that you support, or let them know that you support us. Now, of course, the beginning is just us. Krista Ducharme with Dimensional Healing, Gayle Nicholson with Creative Command Coaching and Consulting, and Joanne Angel Barry Colon with Wholistic Fitness New York. Of course, also Sue at Class Act Imports. Reach out to her and find out exactly what she has and if she can get you some of that Oralite 23. Trademarks be damned. And tell everybody, watch us everywhere. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we are on GayleNicholson.com every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Once again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your love. Have a fantastic week.